Okay,
Carts?
so I know it's been a while
Just in
since I've
time. I could
actually
use a quick workout.
committed to a video, but I put a lot of effort into editing this video, so hopefully it goes well. But I want to talk about a game that just came out, at least for me, yesterday. It's called Crystal of Atlas, which is what you're looking at right now. So I'm going to talk about a few things about this game and what it has to offer, and to be honest, why is it so fun? But the game pretty much is very simple. It's basically an MMORPG type of punk-like game, and in the beginning of the game, you start to like play each of the characters that the game has to offer. As you can see in the video, I am able to play with some
You're
of
welcome.
these characters,
I knew someone would be
and
my
a few of them I kind of digged, and some of them I was like, I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to actually play them or not. But I mean, hey, listen, look, it was fun playing these characters because the game itself was really fun. The combat felt really good. So, being able to try out some of these characters gave me an opportunity to see exactly like what it was that I wanted to play. And at first, I didn't really like I didn't really understand what character I actually wanted to commit. So I was really like trying to play these characters in depth as much as I possibly could. So when it came to picking a decision, I was able to like really just be like, okay, yeah, I'll rock with this. You know, I like this character. I'm gonna play with this character, and this is how it's gonna be. So, but being able to see some of these characters was pretty cool, and you know,
I'm not late, am I?
just had a fun time playing it.
Dragon!
So
Run! It's targeting us!
I was able to play a little bit of these classes and get a feel for it, and the only ones that I liked playing were, I believe it was just two of them. Two of the classes I actually liked playing, but the other class was not in the beginning of the game, unfortunately, because it was a new class that they kind of added. So, but as you can see right here in the beginning of the game, you play the classes and then you start to, you know, work as a team for a little bit, and then once you finish all of that, like just beginning of the game or whatever, you start to get into these bad boys. Your class. So we have the swordsman, which can turn into the magic blade, or you can turn into the berserker. And this is just like close combat swordsman like. And then if that's not your style, you can always go with a chick with gun, known as the musketeer, which can turn into a bounty hunter or a gunner, if you like guns. Americas be like that. The next one is the magister, which is a elementist, a warlock, or a new class, the magician, that they added as well. Or if you don't like that, why not just play a girl that can literally control a puppet, which is the puppeteer, which is the Sith guard, or Scythe guard, I think I'm spelling that right, and then the blade maiden, which, yeah. And then the new class that they added, which I was also curious about, is the fighter, which can turn into the Cloud Strike, or the Star Berserker, or Breaker, no, Breaker, alright. But, yeah, anyways, once you pick your class, and I picked the Magister, you start to get into the game, you start to actually do a little bit of the side quests, or majority of the main story, to kind of get a feel of it. But unfortunately, I was not able to find the settings. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. The settings in here were not the greatest. I was trying to find the best camera setting I could find, because the camera felt a little bit sluggish to me, and I don't know why, but I just could not stand the camera work. It was so it wasn't so bad, like it wasn't terrible, but it just felt like off to me. So I was really searching through the settings for at least about like 20 minutes, trying to find the setting, trying to like look through all the stuff to see if I could get the best performance. But eventually I was able to be a little bit comfortable with the settings that I got. and I started to get into the quest that you actually start doing. And you start to level up just by talking to NPCs of like little side quests or whatever, and you can basically get gear, which raises your power level. Kind of like Dragon Ball, if you like Dragon Ball. So, that's pretty much how it was. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still tweaking the settings. I was so off of the settings. I I actually hated the settings so much. I can't like fathom how how fucking angry I was. But once you start getting your gear and stuff like that in the beginning of the game, you start to actually do your first quest. The first quest is pretty much easy. You just do little mobs and then you go and defeat bosses, or at least a boss. I will say that much. And then that's pretty much like simple straight from there. That's kind of how it is. Not really too much to say about that. Once you finally beat that dungeon, you'll be able to have access to your skills. And you can upgrade skills, upgrade other skills that could be available, make, passive skills, and you can start adding them to your slots. And of course, by ranking up, you'll earn skill points just from that to get more skills. After that, you'll be able to have access to the summoning gacha systems. Hopefully my luck is not bad with this, but like any gacha system, this really doesn't give you weapons. All it does now is just give you either opportunity for basically XP books or anything like that. Nothing too big. Once you get to level 15, you'll have access to the I forgot what it was called, but it allows you to pick your actual class. You start to beat this little dude over here, which he's strong. You're gonna start fighting him, and once you beat him, you'll be able to get into a dungeon that allows you to experience what class you actually want to pick, which is the Elementalist, the Warlock, or the Magician. You start to do this little dungeon. It's not that long, it's not that big, but the game basically tells you to play with each of these characters to see what characters you feel good playing. And once you, of course, do that, right after this dungeon, it's going to give you the option to choose which one you are going to stick with. And for me, I chose the Magician, mainly just because I kind of found him really flashy. So I chose the Magician, and basically that's it from there. You start to get its skills. You gotta, of course, once you pick the class that you want, you're gonna have to re-put all of your skills into it. And that's not gonna take long. It's not that big. Then, after that, you'll have access to the face shaping little mechanic. Basically, what this allows you to do is it allows you to change your face, change your hair, change your skin color, and even change the color of your clothes. Whatever you feel comfortable with. So, pretty much that's all it is to it. I didn't really want to show much about this game, only because I wanted people to get a understanding of how it works and just allow you to, play it and see if you like it. The game is for free, so don't think that you have to pay anything unless you want to do the gacha system. That's totally up to you if you want to do it. But yeah, I enjoy this game a lot, so I'm pretty sure y'all gonna enjoy it as well. If you like stuff like that. That's, not everyone is catered to like certain MMO gacha systems, but it's the name of the game, so what can you do? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm kind of cringe. I'm a cringe dude, so hopefully the next time I make a video is not like this. And hopefully I won't be cringe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.